Bobby Green and his 1933 group are instrumental in saving much of SoCal's past. His latest project in West Hollywood just reopened to rave reviews. So, Bobby, you saved the Formosa.
Yes, I did. I did. And I'm so blessed. I'm so fortunate to be the one to do it. Because this was my place in the 90s. And, you know, I'm a youngin' in the grand scheme of it all. I've been meeting people from the 60s, the 50s, the 40s, you know. Our grandparents hung out here.
It's not overstating the case that Bobby saved the Formosa Cafe from the wrecking ball. The storied 94-year-old cafe sat empty for 3 years until his group completed a $2.4 million restoration. Every inch of the building reflects its early Hollywood grandeur, when it was the in-place for stars to drink and dine. It was such a celebrated location, it was featured in the hit film L.A. Confidential.
A hooker cut to look like Lana Turner is still a hooker.
Hey!
She just looks like Lana Turner.
She is Lana Turner.
What?
She is Lana Turner.
There's Lana.
Lana. That's one of her husbands. This was our hangout. This is where we came every day. We came here for lunch, and then after work, we'd come here and have our drinks to get rid of everything and talk about a bad day or a good day.
90-year-old Hollywood executive Sam Stranges remembers Lana Turner and many old friends he met at the Formosa Cafe. And like everyone who comes through these doors, he has some great stories to tell, like the night John Wayne had too good of a time.
He got drunk here, and he ended up sleeping here overnight. And when they were looking for him at work the next day, he was in the kitchen making scrambled eggs for himself.
Sam and I spent a long time looking at photos in the historic railroad car that was added to the restaurant in the 1940s. Well, these are just unbelievable.
Got some beauties here.
These are amazing.
There's
Yeah,
Bogey.
there we go.
Bogey and Laura.
The couple.
The couple.
It's been sitting here sort of in a state of deterioration, and part of it encased in the wall, and suddenly you can see the trolley and experience it, and it's all back.
Adrian Scott Fine is with the LA Conservancy, which awarded the 1933 group $150,000 for the restoration of the train car.
It was car 913, the original Pacific Electric 800 series, built between 1904 and 1906. We basically find out that we have the oldest red car train in existence. Wow. How cool is that?
Details of the restoration can be seen everywhere in the Formosa Cafe, from the Elvis booth to Bugsy Siegel's floor safe to the custom wallpaper and accessories. No expense was spared. But what really catches your eye are the original photographs celebrating the old Hollywood stars who came through these doors. How many of them are in the Formosa?
There's close to 250. They were all still in the collection, still here. There's some we haven't hung up, and I thought of you because I wanted to surprise you with it. I'll put it up after we meet today, but I know that you had a celebrity father.
Oh my
There you go. Look at him.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Isn't that
you
wonderful?
Found that. And that's a 1952 photo, so I guess it would have been
That would make
around
sense.
this time. Oh, Bobby, that's so amazing.
He's a good-looking guy.
My dad, Al Martino, who was a singer and actor of that era, used to take me to the Formosa when I was a young girl. I'm honored that my dad has a place now at the Formosa Cafe. Did you ever think a historic place like the Formosa, a historic destination, could have such a grand comeback?
I didn't think it could, and I think a lot of people in LA didn't think it could. They tried to get rid of it, and these guys were smart enough to make it work.
Since we're losing so many historic buildings, so many old Hollywood destinations, and how important are they to Los Angeles, Hollywood, Southern California?
You can't put it's hard to even quantify that. They are the touchstones to our stories. Personal stories, but the story of the place, of LA, of Hollywood. And if you don't have these reminders, it's hard to understand where you've come from, where you're going.
You saved history. You saved Hollywood history. And you're doing so much of that. You're saving everything.
Someone's got to do it. The next one is Tell the Pup. I can't wait to put it back in LA for that 10-year-old kid who comes here with his parents on vacation. Because that's when I saw it. And I would go home with a memory of the Hollywood sign and the giant hot dog.
Like they say, everything old is new again. And as a historian of vintage LA, that couldn't make me happier.
Alison, thank you so much for that. The Formosa is open 7 days a week and stays that way until 2 a.m. The SoCal Scene will be right back.